name is Roman Dixon, and today I'll be talking to you about MathRight. MathRight is a new software that will help your fourth graders get better at math. MathRight's goal is to increase student scores, roughly around the 60% or higher range. We want to see their scores go above 60% consistently so that these students, one, start to understand the material and show that they understand the material, and two, are able to move on to the next grade. Now, we do this by maintaining your students and your child's attention. All the other products on the market currently, they get dull, bland, and stale rather quickly with the same repetitive tasks that you do over and over and over again. We are a little different and we focus more on the brain side and things that keep the game fun. We do this by having social influence, achievement, and also unpredictability. So, with social influence, we do this by having a nice leaderboard that is always changing. This leaderboard stays updated 24/7, so your students every day can come in and see if they have gone up or down on their leaderboard. This will also motivate the people who are down at the bottom. They'll get a 50%. They're like, man, I feel bad. But they'll see someone get a 60. They'll be like, if they can do it, I can do it. And they'll push themselves harder, thus bringing the collaboration between the students, whether it's verbal or non-verbal. Students also love achievements. They are competitive as ever. As young people, we have been known to be very competitive. And we are like, okay, yes, I gotta go. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Now, with achievements, you feel amazing after getting it. When you've worked so hard, you've worked your tail off to just get to where you want to be. You're just working, 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 grinding. You're like, I'm never going to give up. I'm never going to stop. I want to get better. That feels amazing. So we want to encourage that. An example of how we plan on encouraging that is, say, Tommy, he has just finished his third assignment. And he's like, we only got a few minutes left in class, 20 minutes or so. I think I'm just going to relax and not even do any more assignments. But at the bottom of his screen, he sees a bar with that shows 3 more. If he completes 3 more, just 3 more assignments, there's a box that's shaking and it looks like a present. And he's a little curious. So I'm pretty sure that box would encourage him to do those 3 more assignments. We know as the developers and the teachers that box contains a rare sweater for his avatar. We also want to use unpredictability. That's how we use achievement and unpredictability in the same course. But with unpredictability, we want to do this with daily rewards a lot. So a lot of the students will be playing Monday through Friday. So they'll be able like, okay, cool. Monday, I got a sweater. Tuesday, I got some shoes. Wednesday, I got some socks. Thursday, I got some in-game currency. And Friday, I had, a snowboard. But each day, neither student knew exactly what they was going to get. And no one knew what the other students were going to get. Like, it just wasn't predictable at all. At all. Students also have this ability to, well, not ability, but each time they complete an assignment, they will have the chance to win in-game currency that where they can use to buy different things for their avatar, for their homes, etc. Now, they'll be granted 3 cards that they can choose from. 1 card has their in-game currency. The other 2 cards do not. Those 2 cards will be vanity items, normally common items for their avatar or their homes. So there will be a 1 in 3 chance for them to get some coins. Now, with this moment and this way of moving, we have to continue to push forward and to just not get complacent at all. So we also have a story that we have set in place that will be completely optional for the students and children to play. Now, this story is where your avatar, once you've created your avatar, it'll be a cutscene. And the cutscene will play, and you'll see your mom, you'll creep down the steps after hearing an argument. And you'll hear them going back and forth. Your dad will be protesting, trying to get your mom to, get a tutor to help you in math. Your mom thinks you're just lazy and not applying yourself, but you're just like, oh man, I don't know what to do. And you scamper back up to your room. And you fall into this deep sleep and you're dreaming. And you dream about this opportunity. You dream about MathRight. And suddenly, MathRight is brought to your school. And they're looking for volunteers. You are like, oh my, this has got to be a coincidence. So your hand shoots up and you are selected to volunteer for this. And over the course of the next few months, your grades shoot up. You start to notice that your parents are arguing less and less, and they're getting happier and prouder of you that your grades are starting to go up. And they're wondering, like, how did this happen? Like, what happened? Like, because you don't bring this home, you just do this at school. You tell them, this is what happened. I had a dream, this popped up in my school. It was just amazing. It really was amazing. We also have this other method that we use. I call it the race. Going back to being competitive humans, at 4 and 5 years old, we all were competitive. As we got into 4th and 5th grade, we became even more competitive. So our goal is to make sure that your 4th and 5th graders are getting 60% or higher on their math assignments. Why not make it a little more interesting? Let's make it a race to see who can be the first to get that 60% or higher. That first who can get that 100%. Now, if you're the first to get that 60% or higher, you get a rare item for your avatar. If you're the first to get 100, you get a rare item and a rare avatar skin. In closing, MathRight is just the newest way and the most adaptable way that we're going to move throughout teaching our kids math. And it's really amazing because technology has created this pathway for us. Without technology, we wouldn't be able to help our kids get better at math in such an easy and efficient way. Our goal for this isn't only to affect the students here in America. We want this to be spread worldwide. We want to be touching kids in China, Africa, Japan, Switzerland, North Asia. We want to touch this worldwide. And we want at least 50% of the students to be scoring 60% or higher. When we have done that, I honestly can say that we have achieved everything we have set out to do. I do appreciate everything that you have done, and I appreciate you coming to this talk. My name again is Roman Dixon, and this has been MathRight.